Hello there, gentlemen, and a warm welcome to all friends joining us today. It truly feels good to have this chance to connect and just chat for a little while. Please pull up a comfortable chair, make yourself at home, maybe grab that favorite mug. Let's just settle in. Before we really get into the heart of our topic today, I just want to share that quick, friendly reminder. Like neighbors leaning over the fence, just sharing thoughts and things we've picked up along the way. I want to be crystal clear. I'm not a doctor, not a medical expert, and nothing we discuss here is intended as personal medical advice for you. Your health journey is unique and incredibly important, so the very best approach is always to have open conversations with your own trusted doctor or healthcare provider. They know your history, understand your specific needs, and can guide you on what's truly best and safest for you. Please make them your first point of contact for any health concerns or before making changes to your routine. And just one more small request. Let's keep our comment section down below a friendly space for sharing ideas and encouragement, not a place for personal medical details. That way, everyone feels comfortable and respected. Thank you kindly for understanding that. Now, let's talk heart to heart for a moment, gentlemen. Let me ask you something quite frankly. Something maybe you've noticed creeping in subtly over time. Do you ever have those days, or perhaps even longer stretches, where you just feel like that inner motor, that drive, that spark, that dependable stamina you always seem to have on tap, maybe isn't quite firing on all cylinders anymore? Like it's running just a little less smoothly than it used to? Perhaps you notice it physically, maybe tackling those jobs around the yard, mowing the lawn, trimming the hedges, digging in the garden, leaves you feeling winded or needing more breaks than before. Or perhaps it's during those activities you truly enjoy, that favorite hobby, maybe woodworking in the garage, going for a long walk or a bike ride, or even casting a fishing line for a few hours. Do you find yourself tiring out sooner, maybe feeling that satisfying ache turn into genuine fatigue a bit too quickly? Even just keeping up with the general pace of life, running errands, climbing a flight of stairs, or maybe playing actively with the grandkids. Does it sometimes feel like it takes more out of you than it once did? It might not be a huge, dramatic change, but more like a gradual dialing down of the volume. That get-up-and-go spirit, that feeling of being up and ready to tackle the day first thing in the morning. Perhaps it feels a little less forceful now, takes a bit longer to kick in. It's not about wanting to climb mountains necessarily, but simply wanting to feel fully engaged and capable in your own daily life, having the energy to do the things that bring you joy and satisfaction. And let's be honest, it can be more than just physically frustrating when this happens. It can sometimes deliver a quiet little knock to your confidence, can it? That feeling of not quite operating at your full capacity, like the energy, reserves just aren't as deep or readily available as they once were. You still have the desire, the experience, the know-how, but sometimes the physical energy just doesn't seem to match up. It can lead to maybe hesitating before saying yes to an activity, or perhaps simplifying plans, or even just feeling a bit resigned sometimes. It's tiring, isn't it? There's the physical tiredness, of course, but there's also a mental fatigue that can come with constantly feeling like you're pushing against a low battery or managing that internal dialogue about your own capabilities. It takes energy to feel less energetic. But please know, if any of this resonates with you, you are certainly not alone. It's a common experience as the years add up. But here's a hopeful thought I want to plant today. What if I told you there might be some wonderfully simple, completely natural ways to gently support your body's own inherent energy systems? Ways to perhaps nourish that inner motor and encourage a greater sense of overall vitality and well-being? We're not talking about complicated formulas or quick fixes with hidden downsides. We're talking about using honest-to-goodness ingredients. Things likely sitting quietly in your kitchen pantry right now, perhaps overlooked in their potential. No magic wands, no empty promises, just good, common-sense support derived from nature itself. Would you be open to exploring that possibility? Stick with me just a little longer in our chat today, because that's exactly what we're going to delve into. Some simple, accessible ideas that might just help you feel more like your capable, energetic self again. If this feeling resonates with you at all, drop a comment. I'd love to hear. Subscribe and stick around for some simple ideas that might just help support your natural drive. So, following on from that thought about finding simple, natural support, let's outline what we'll be exploring together in our conversation today. We're going to turn our attention to 3 wonderfully straightforward ideas. I'm calling them pantry power mixes. Now, that might sound a little fancy, but truly, these are just easy, sensible combinations of everyday foods, things you likely already have sitting on your shelves or in your refrigerator. The power comes not from some magical secret ingredient, but from thoughtfully combining foods known to provide nutrients that are particularly supportive for men's overall health, particularly when it comes to maintaining good energy levels, and that feeling of stamina as the years gracefully roll on. We're going to look gently at the why behind each suggestion. We'll touch upon some of the science, nothing too heavy, just the common sense connections researchers have found between certain nutrients abundant in these foods and how they support vital functions in our bodies, like healthy circulation, efficient energy production right down at the cellular level, and providing key minerals involved in numerous bodily processes. Our focus is entirely on natural ways to nourish and support the amazing machine that is your body, helping it do its job as well as possible. Alongside these 3 main ideas, I've also got a quick and easy bonus tip for you later, something super simple that can underpin all your efforts towards feeling good. And, as I mentioned, I'm really looking forward to sharing an encouraging story about a fellow, someone relatable, who decided to try incorporating some of these simple nutritional strategies into his life and was genuinely pleased with the positive difference it made to his daily energy and enjoyment. Now, I can practically hear some gears turning, maybe accompanied by a thoughtful pause or even a slight chuckle. You might be hearing this phrase, pantry power mixes, and thinking, quite reasonably, really? Can mixing a few common foods together, things like nuts, seeds, maybe some fruits or vegetables, actually make a noticeable impact on how energetic, how capable, how much stamina I feel? Isn't that, well, a bit simplistic? Narrator chuckles softly. Especially today, gentlemen, when we are absolutely surrounded by loud claims and flashy marketing for quick fixes, miracle supplements, and revolutionary programs, all promising dramatic results, often with a hefty price tag attached. Perhaps you've even tried some of those things yourself in the past, hoping for a boost, only to be left feeling underwhelmed or maybe even just lighter in the wallet. It's completely understandable, even wise to approach any health suggestion with a degree of healthy skepticism. So please, let me be absolutely clear and upfront about what we're doing here today. We are not talking about replacing any medical advice, treatments, or medications prescribed by your doctor. Those are paramount. We are not talking about overnight miracles or pushing some unproven cure. And we're certainly not suggesting that these simple food mixes are a substitute for a balanced diet and healthy lifestyle overall. What we are focusing on is the fundamental, time-tested principle of providing your body with good, high-quality, wholesome fuel and the essential building blocks it needs to function well, day in and day out. Think of it like putting premium gasoline and the right kind of oil in your car's engine. It simply helps it run more smoothly and efficiently. These mixes are simply convenient ways to combine foods that deliver a good dose of beneficial nutrients, vitamins, minerals, healthy fats, antioxidants that are known to play crucial roles in energy metabolism, cardiovascular health, hormone balance, and overall cellular function. We're focusing on supporting your body's own natural, inherent ability to produce energy and maintain vitality, using simple, real food ingredients that nature provides. It's about consistency and gentle nourishment, not about forcing or tricking your system. And here's what makes this approach so appealing and, frankly, sensible. These ideas are incredibly accessible. The ingredients we'll talk about are readily available in almost any supermarket. No need to track down exotic items online or visit expensive specialty stores. They are wonderfully affordable, especially when compared to the ongoing cost of many supplements or packaged health products. And maybe best of all, they are truly easy to implement. There's no complicated cooking involved, no fancy kitchen gadgets required, no demanding schedules to follow. We're talking about simple additions or combinations you can whip up in minutes, fitting easily into your existing routine. They are just practical, sensible ways to enhance your nutritional intake and support your well-being from the inside out. So, I invite you now to relax, maybe take another sip of that coffee or tea, keep an open mind, and let's have a friendly, down-to-earth look together at these simple, supportive ideas rooted in good old-fashioned nutrition. All right, let's dive into our very first Pantry Power Mix. This one is designed to support something absolutely fundamental, truly foundational, to feeling energetic, strong, and capable every single day. Good, healthy circulation. Think about it for a moment. Your circulatory system, your heart, veins, and arteries, is like the incredibly complex and vital delivery network for your entire body. It's the intricate system of highways and local roads responsible for transporting everything your body needs to function, from the fuel and oxygen required by your muscles to the nutrients that keep your brain sharp and your organs working smoothly. If this delivery system gets sluggish, if the highways get congested or the roads become narrow and stiff, then those essential deliveries slow down. And when deliveries slow down, everything starts to feel a bit sluggish. That's often where that feeling of low energy, maybe cold hands and feet, or even that frustrating brain fog can stem from. So, supporting healthy blood flow isn't just a minor detail. It's absolutely crucial for maintaining that feeling of vitality and stamina we're talking about. Now, how can we gently support this vital system using simple foods? Our first mix takes the enjoyable form of a straightforward smoothie. Don't let the word smoothie put you off if it's not something you usually make. This is incredibly simple. We're focusing on combining ingredients specifically known for their potential benefits to cardiovascular health. The two star players in this particular mix are humble beetroot and colorful berries. Let's talk about beetroot first. That deep, earthy red vegetable might be something you enjoy pickled or roasted, but it holds some remarkable properties when it comes to circulation. Beets are naturally rich in compounds called nitrates. Now, when you consume these natural nitrates from foods like beets, this is different from the nitrates sometimes added to processed meats. Your body cleverly converts them into a molecule called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide plays a fascinating role. It acts like a signaling messenger, telling the smooth muscle walls of your blood vessels to relax and widen. Imagine those internal highways we talked about. Nitric oxide helps to gently open them up, reducing resistance and allowing blood to flow more freely and easily. Think of it like easing traffic congestion on a busy freeway. When the lanes are open and wide, traffic flows smoothly. When blood flows smoothly, oxygen delivery improves throughout your body, which can make a real difference in how energetic you feel and how well your muscles function. Besides the nitrates, beets also offer other valuable nutrients like folate, potassium, and antioxidants, contributing to overall health. We generally suggest using cooked beets in the smoothie, whether roasted, steamed, or boiled and cooled, as they tend to be easier on the digestive system for many people compared to raw beets, and they blend up beautifully. Our second key ingredient group is berries. Think vibrant blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, blackberries, whatever kind you enjoy. These colorful little jewels aren't just delicious, they are absolute powerhouses of antioxidants, particularly compounds called flavonoids and anthocyanins, which give them those rich red, blue, and purple colors. So, what do these antioxidants do for circulation? Well, over time, Our bodies experience natural wear and tear, and processes can create unstable molecules called free radicals that can damage cells, including the delicate lining of our blood vessels. This damage can contribute to inflammation and make the vessel walls stiffer and less flexible, a bit like old rubber hoses becoming brittle in the sun. These wonderful antioxidants found in berries act like a protective squad, neutralizing those damaging free radicals and helping to reduce inflammation. They help keep the walls of your blood vessels healthy, flexible, and resilient, more like those supple new hoses. When your blood vessels are flexible and healthy, your heart doesn't have to work quite as hard to pump blood through them, and blood flow remains efficient. Good blood flow, as we know, is key for delivering that oxygen and energy right where it's needed. So, by combining the vessel-relaxing potential of beets with the vessel-protecting power of berries, this simple smoothie aims to provide multifaceted support for your cardiovascular system. Better blood flow means your muscles get the oxygen they need to perform, reducing fatigue during activity. It means your brain gets a steady supply of oxygen, supporting clearer thinking and focus. It contributes to that overall feeling of having the energy and stamina to engage with your day. And the scientific community generally agrees. Diets rich in vegetables like beets and fruits like berries are consistently linked by researchers to better cardiovascular health outcomes and overall wellness. Now let's talk about making the mix itself. It truly couldn't be simpler. In your blender, combine 1 small cooked beet, maybe about the size of a golf ball or slightly larger. Make sure it's cooked until tender and cooled down. You can often buy pre-cooked beets in the produce section to save time. A good handful of mixed berries, about half a cup to a cup. Blueberries are particularly renowned, but any mix works well. Fresh or frozen berries are both perfectly fine. Frozen berries can even make the smoothie nicely chilled. About a cup of liquid. Plain water works great. If you'd like it creamier, you could use unsweetened almond milk or even some plain. Yogurt, regular or Greek for extra protein. Just blend these ingredients together until everything is smooth and well combined. If it seems too thick, add a little more water or your chosen liquid until it reaches a consistency you like. Some people also enjoy adding a small piece of fresh ginger for an extra circulatory zing, or perhaps half a banana for added creaminess. Just be mindful of the extra sugar if that's a concern for you. The idea is to enjoy this smoothie regularly. Maybe not every single day, but perhaps several times a week as part of your routine, to consistently provide your body with these beneficial nutrients. Finally, and this is very important, let's touch on the safety note. Because beets contain natural nitrates that can influence blood vessel function, they can affect blood pressure. If you are taking medication for high blood pressure, it's wise to speak with your doctor before adding beets regularly to your diet, as your medication dosage might need monitoring. Similarly, nitrates can potentially interact with certain other medications, including those for heart conditions or erectile dysfunction. Also, if you are taking blood-thinning medication like warfarin, Coumadin, it's crucial to discuss any significant dietary changes with your doctor. While beets themselves aren't high in vitamin K, smoothies can sometimes include leafy greens, so it's always best practice to keep your doctor informed. One harmless but sometimes surprising side effect of eating beets is that they can temporarily turn your urine or stools a pink or reddish color. This is called beeturia, and is perfectly normal, so don't be alarmed if you notice it. As always, listen to your body, start slowly if you're introducing something new, and prioritize that conversation with your healthcare provider to ensure this is a safe and suitable choice for your individual health picture. Moving right along to our second simple idea, our next pantry power mix. This one gets right to the heart of the matter, focusing directly on how your body actually creates energy deep down inside its tiny cells. You see, feeling energetic isn't just about getting fuel delivered through good circulation. It's also about how well your body can take that fuel and turn it into the power you need to live your life. So, this suggestion takes the form of a wonderfully hearty and satisfying breakfast bowl, specifically designed with nutrients known to support that fundamental energy production process. The base for this energy-supporting start to the day is good, reliable oatmeal. For generations, oatmeal has been hailed as a champion breakfast for providing lasting energy, and there's solid reasoning behind that reputation. Unlike sugary cereals that might give you a quick burst followed by an unwelcome slump, oatmeal is packed with complex carbohydrates. You can think of these complex carbs as slow-burning logs in your body's furnace. They release their energy gradually and steadily throughout the morning hours. This helps keep your energy levels on a more even keel, preventing those sharp spikes and subsequent crashes that can leave you feeling drained mid-morning. Oatmeal is also a good natural source of several important B vitamins. These B vitamins, along with certain minerals, play a starring role in our energy story. Let's imagine again that every single cell in your body has its own little energy factory inside. The job of these factories is to convert the fuel from your food, like those steady carbohydrates from the oatmeal, into the specific type of energy your body actually uses to power everything you do. But these factories need a skilled crew and the right equipment to run efficiently. That's where nutrients like B vitamins and minerals like magnesium come into play. They act like those essential workers and specialized tools within the factory. They are absolutely necessary for the complex chemical reactions that transform food into usable cellular power. If your body is running a bit low on these key nutrients, it's like those energy factories operating short-staffed or missing vital machinery. The whole production process can become sluggish, less efficient, and the result? You feel tired, lacking that pep, even if you feel like you've eaten enough. That's why we're taking our basic bowl of oatmeal and giving it a boost with a couple of simple, nutrient-rich additions. First, we'll stir in about a tablespoon of chopped nuts. Almonds or walnuts work beautifully here. We know walnuts are great for circulation, but both almonds and walnuts provide those wonderful healthy fats that offer another source of sustained fuel, working alongside the carbs. Crucially, they are also good sources of the mineral magnesium. Magnesium is one of those absolutely vital tools needed in hundreds of bodily processes, including energy creation within those cellular factories. Getting enough magnesium helps keep everything running smoothly. Next, we'll sprinkle in about a tablespoon of some highly nutritious seeds, like chia seeds or perhaps some ground flax seeds. These tiny seeds might look small, but they pack a real nutritional punch. They contribute more healthy fats, including beneficial omega-3s, especially from flax seeds. They are also excellent sources of dietary fiber. Fiber is another unsung hero for steady energy. It helps slow down the digestion process and the rate at which sugar from your food enters your bloodstream. This contributes significantly to that feeling of sustained energy release and helps prevent those less than pleasant blood sugar fluctuations. Think of fiber as a traffic controller, ensuring the fuel enters your system smoothly and steadily. So, let's picture putting this comforting bowl together. You'll start by preparing a serving of plain oatmeal. Rolled oats, sometimes called old-fashioned, or steel-cut oats are fantastic choices because they're less processed and provide that wonderful slow energy release. Cook them simply with water or your preferred milk. Once your oatmeal is cooked and warm, just stir in that tablespoon of chopped almonds or walnuts. Then, sprinkle over your tablespoon of chia seeds or ground flax seeds. Grinding the flax seeds just helps your body access their goodness more easily. For a lovely touch of warmth and flavor, a little dash of cinnamon is wonderful, and some even say cinnamon offers its own subtle benefits for blood sugar balance. If you enjoy a little sweetness, perhaps add a few fresh berries instead of reaching for sugar or syrup. And there you have it, a warm, incredibly satisfying breakfast bowl. It's designed to fill you up, provide that steady, reliable energy release, and deliver those crucial nutrients your internal energy factories need to function optimally, helping you feel more consistently energized and ready to embrace your morning. Just a gentle reminder, of course, to be mindful if you have any nut allergies. Perhaps sunflower or pumpkin seeds could be an alternative in that case. And starting with plain oatmeal lets you control the sweetness yourself, which is always a healthier choice. Our third mix focuses on providing key minerals often linked to overall male vitality and well-being, presented in a simple yogurt parfait. We're talking about minerals like zinc and magnesium, which play countless roles in the body, including supporting healthy hormone levels and nerve function. We'll combine plain yogurt, good for gut health, which links to overall wellness, with pumpkin seeds, a fantastic source of both zinc and magnesium. Think of these minerals as crucial spark plugs for many bodily processes that contribute to feeling energetic and robust. Science tells us these minerals are vital for numerous functions supporting male health. The mix: layer plain Greek yogurt, high in protein, with a tablespoon or two of raw pumpkin seeds, also called pepitas, in a glass or bowl. You could add a few berries too if you like. It's a simple snack or light breakfast. Caution: while beneficial, don't go overboard thinking more zinc or magnesium is always better. Balance is key. Stick to reasonable serving sizes as part of a varied diet. Ready for a super simple bonus tip? This isn't a mix, but a vital foundation for energy, hydration, with a little twist. Start your day with a glass of warm water infused with lemon and a thin slice or two of fresh ginger. Staying hydrated is absolutely critical for energy levels. Even mild dehydration can make you feel sluggish. The warmth is comforting. The lemon adds a touch of vitamin C, and ginger is wonderful for circulation and digestion, giving you a gentle internal wake-up call. It feels clean and refreshing. My buddy Arthur swears this simple, warm ginger lemon water wakes him up better than his first coffee. It's an easy, healthy ritual to adopt. Let me share a quick story about a gentleman named Frank, around 70, who loved playing golf with his buddies. But he'd noticed he was really lagging by the back nine, feeling drained and losing focus, which took the fun out of it. He felt like he was letting his friends down and started making excuses not to play as often. His wife suggested focusing on nutrient-dense foods and better hydration. He started incorporating smoothies with berries, having oatmeal with nuts and seeds more, regularly, snacking on yogurt with pumpkin seeds, and making sure he drank plenty of water, sometimes with ginger. He didn't expect miracles. But over a month or two, Frank noticed he wasn't hitting that wall around the 12th hole anymore. He had more sustained energy, felt mentally sharper through the whole round, and started genuinely enjoying his time on the course again. He even mentioned his swing felt a bit smoother. It wasn't about becoming a pro golfer overnight. It was about having the vitality to fully participate in and enjoy the things he loved. Seeing him laughing with his friends on the course again truly showed how these simple, consistent steps can make a difference. So there we have it. 3 simple pantry power mixes focusing on circulation support, energy nutrients, and key minerals for vitality, plus that simple hydration bonus. These are gentle, natural ways to support your body's systems using everyday foods. Which idea sparked your interest? Maybe the smoothie, the oatmeal, or the yogurt parfait? Consider trying just one that sounds appealing and easy to incorporate into your routine. See how you feel after giving it a consistent try for a few weeks. And please, share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you have a favorite energy-supporting food or drink? Let's learn from each other. And always remember that chat with your doctor about what's right for you. If you found this chat helpful, a little thumbs up is always appreciated and helps others find us. Do subscribe if you'd like more simple tips and encouragement. And feel free to share this with a friend who might appreciate a little boost. Thank you so much for your time today, gentlemen. It's always a pleasure. Stay well, take good care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.